What's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, you guys. Today's video is going to be about transformation, growth, elevation. We just hit 2024 and we are in a season of transformation. But before we get into the meat of this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are new here because you are home. Welcome home to the Winner Circle. If you've been rocking with me for a little while, I am so grateful for you. I love you guys. I am truly blessed to have you guys a part of this community and be on this personal growth and development journey with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm super amped about this video. It is so important that when we're in a season of transformation, you know, a lot of people talk about their New Year's resolution, new year, new me, or maybe it's a new year, not new you, maybe it's the same you, but you just fine tuning some things. But it is important when you embark on a new journey, when you start something new, when you are trying to change your mindset, change your world, change your reality, change your finances, anything that you're trying to change, it comes along with some goodbyes. It comes, and that doesn't mean just people, that means behaviors and patterns and routines and as well as people. But change embodies a lot of things that are necessary to take place in order for you to properly get the right kind of change, properly get the right kind of results that you are looking for. Okay, and the number one thing for me is some of y'all have goals, but your circle don't match your goals. Okay, and I'm gonna have to elaborate on this one for real, because if your circle does not match your goals, it is there's going to be even more unnecessary bumps in the road. There's going to be a prolonged amount of time before you reach those goals. There's going to be some things that just are not aligned with where you're trying to reach. Okay, and who you keep it in your vibration, who you keep in your aura, who you keep around you, the type of people, the mentality that they have, it really affects when you're trying to change. Okay, so your circle have to align with your goals. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a few examples. So let's say you decide to go vegan, and I'm not saying vegan is the end all be all, none of that, but let's say this is the change that you're deciding to make change going forward in 2024. If say you decide to go vegan, but you hanging out with a bunch of friends and they don't prefer to live that lifestyle, they might look at you a certain way, like, come on, just order some chicken wings with us. You know, there's going to be that peer pressure, not because they don't respect the fact that you're making that change, but for the simple fact that, and sometimes they won't respect it, but for the simple fact that they are in a certain position where you met them at, and they like meat, they like chicken wings. So you're going to be trying to change that, but you're constantly going to be hit with that peer pressure of the very thing that you're trying to change. Because why? Because your circle does not fit the goals that you're trying to do. And that's not to say that don't hang around these people anymore, but you want to submerge yourself around things that supports and that is conducive to the change that you're trying to make. Let's say you're not eating sweets no more and you decided to work out, and your friend group is like, you always at the gym, I don't want you to be at the gym so much, like come hang out with us. And you're like, no, I'm trying to go work out, I'm trying to cut back on some pounds. They're going to be peer pressuring you to eat things that you no longer eat no more. If y'all used to slam pizza every Friday night, they're going to be peer pressuring you into those things. Why? Because that is where you met those people out, and and now you're elevating. It doesn't matter what the change is, especially if it has to do with finances, a business, something that is really changing your lifestyle, your mindset. You are going to experience turbulence if you're hanging around the same kind of people. Because 10 times out of 10, if you're not hanging around people who own a business, who are entrepreneurs, their mindset is not on the same page as an entrepreneur, a business person, somebody who has to sacrifice and put it all out there on the line. Their daily routine and their daily habits, what they will and won't do, the actions that they choose to participate in, is not going to be the same as someone who is business oriented, solution savvy, is in the mindset of an entrepreneur, somebody who is cultivating a dream, a goal, a vision. Their mindset is going to be different. So yet they may support you, but I strongly encourage you to surround yourself with like-minded people. And that's not to say that you can't be friends with these people, but you need to get around people who have open business, who are seeking to open business, who are going to webinars, who are teach. Surround yourself with people who are on the same path, the same journey, with the same interests as you, and that is going to help you along the way to accomplish the thing that you are trying to accomplish when it comes to change. Okay, your circle has to match your goals. Your circle has to match your goals. And sometimes we can have multiple circles, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do have friends that, okay, this friend is good to go out with. Okay, this friend is good to have business meeting with. Okay, this friend right here is good to vent to. Like, there's different people play different roles in your life, and that's totally fine. But when you are embarking on change, and we are in a season of transformation, you guys, we're at the winner circle. If you are in a season of transformation and you are really capitalizing on change right now, and you are knowing that you're in a season of transformation, you are going to need to make sure that your circle lines up with your goals. The people who you hang out with the most, the people who you talk with the most, the information that you're feeding your brain the most needs to align with these goals. Okay, you guys, I cannot stress that enough. It is so important that your circle lines up with your goals. It is imperative. It can literally be what makes you or breaks you, what builds your confidence or knocks your confidence down. Align yourself, align yourself with the people who match up with the things that you're trying to accomplish. That way you see it's possible, you know it's possible. Everybody on their grind, everybody's supporting each other, everybody is getting inspiration from one another. The day that you might not be feeling it, because those are going to be those days, you look at your friend and they up and at it getting it, and vice versa. There's going to be the day that they're not feeling it, but they look at you and they see you up and at it getting it. This is how you guys help each other prosper. Okay, don't be that person who's trying to open a business, who's embarking on a new journey in their finances, their health, their wealth, their mindset, but you hanging out with people who just sit on the couch and smoke weed all day. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with smoking weed, but I'm saying they're not doing anything else. They're stagnant. Their energy is stagnant. They're not growing. They're not maturing. They're not prospering. They're not elevating. You don't want to hang around people like that. You want to align yourself with everything that is in alignment with the goals that you're trying to reach. Okay, it makes all the difference, you guys. It makes all the difference. Okay, it makes all the difference. Another key point that I really want to embark on, or not embark on, another key point that I really want to elaborate on in this video is a lot of you guys, let's just face it, a lot of you guys are way too talented for that job that you have. And this is why a lot of the times you at work and you be like, why does my coworkers always end up becoming my foes? It's because you too talented, you too smart, you too bright to be at that 9 to 5. You got all of these ideas going, you got all of these business ideas, you got these talents, these gifts that you know that you have, but you just too scared to take that leap. But while you at that job, some of y'all work a 9 to 5 and you feel like it's just so easy. It comes easy for you to do. And other people, it's like a struggle, and they just look at you like, how are you doing that? Some of y'all work a 9 to 5 and it's like you could feel the envy from your boss. Some of y'all are in the 9 to 5 and you know that you qualify for that promotion, that raise, that elevation, that higher level, but because the person who is responsible for giving you that change is probably envious of you. A lot of the times it's because you outshining people. Some of you guys are way too talented to be working a 9 to 5. You got way too much talent, too much gift inside of you to be inside that box, and you see it, you say it every day. Have you ever sat there and asked yourself, I feel like I'm supposed to be better, I feel like I'm supposed to be in a better position than this, I feel like I'm supposed to be more financially stable than this, I feel like I'm supposed to be more well off than this. That's because that's that deep inner knowing inside of you. If you've ever had that feeling like, I'm supposed to be doing better than this, I'm supposed to be having way more money than this, I feel like I'm supposed to be in a more luxury state of being, I feel like I'm supposed to be shining brighter than this, I feel like I'm supposed to be the center of attention, I feel like I'm supposed to be on TV or whatever, whatever feeling that you have that you are supposed to be different further along from where you are, it's because you are. But you have to align yourself to that vision, that idea, that thought is there because that's exactly what it's supposed to be. That thought, that vision didn't come to you by chance. It came to you because God is showing you the possibilities of what's out there. That's why that vision came to you. That's why that thought, that idea, that's why that deep feeling, that inner knowing is there with you saying, I feel like there is more, there's got to be more than life to this. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something better. That's because you are part of the winner circle, you guys, and you are supposed to be something better. And this is no shade to anybody who works any type of job, any type of 9 to 5. But if you have that feeling inside of you, like, this ain't it. This ain't it. You are not satisfied. You are supposed to be doing something that is more fulfilling to you, more fulfilling to your life. And that's why you're having those feelings. That's why you're having those thoughts. That's why you keep like dang, you get to the job and you just be like, everybody, oh yeah, people brain and just you have a hard time relating to people on the job. There's always a lot of resistance, and you probably do your job well. You probably, people probably do flock to you, do cling to you, but though it's always those specific ones who just look at you and they throw a shade, they hate on you, they trying to cause drama, they trying to get you fired. It's intentional because they see that you are above it and they just don't know how to say it. Have you ever come across a job and they're like, you're overqualified for here? That's a real thing. Some people are like, how am I overqualified? That's a compliment. You are overqualified. They see the talent that you bring, they see maybe the degrees, the certificates that you have, the experience that you have, and they're like, dang, she ain't gonna be, they could see it. They could see she or he is not gonna stay here very long because they're gonna outgrow us in a few weeks. They can already see the potential you. That's why they telling you you overqualified for this job. They already know they're gonna waste time hiring you, getting you certified in whatever, putting money into you, and then eventually you gonna leave. A lot of people, because I know I'm a life coach. If you have not booked a session with me, book a session with me, you guys. I'm gonna have the link pinned to the comment section. It's gonna be the first comment at the top. You ain't book the session with me, you losing out. Book a session with me and let's get 2024 rolling. There is a New Year special on there, so look for that New Year special. Anyway, back to the message. Have you ever, if you're a part of the winner circle, I know for a fact that you experienced this. You ever get to a job and you be like, Lord, that job that I prayed for, I'm about to quit. And then you quit the next job. And you just feel so out of place, like you can't keep a job. And it's not that you can't, you just move on. Like, either you can't, or you either getting fired, you moving on, and you feel like you bouncing from job to job to job to job. That's because you're not meant to be an employee. If you're a part of the winner circle, you watching this video, comment below and say, I'm not meant to be a yes man. Say, I'm not meant to be a yes man. That's that feeling. This is something that I struggle with in myself. My mom used to be like, if you could stay at this job long enough and did it, she used to be cracking jokes on me. You going from this job to job, like really giving me a hard time. And at first I used to be looking like, okay, my next job, I'm gonna really try to stay there. I'm gonna try to climb the ladder and try to do this and do that. Then when I stopped being a worker, I realized like being an employee is not for me. I'm the leader, I'm the boss, I'm the trendsetter, not the trend doer. Like I am the creator, not the consumer. Like I'm not a employee. And a lot of you guys be having that feeling. It's because it's true. We are not here to be yes men. And I'm not telling you guys to quit your job right now. And this is no shade to anybody. There's plenty of careers out there that are wonderful. But if I'm talking to the people who got that deep feeling, I'd be like, this ain't it. And 10 times out of 10, that'd be half the world. They'd be like, this ain't it. It's because people are starting to wake up. We are in a season of transformation, you guys. Capitalize on your gifts, capitalize on your talents, capitalize on the things that are going to fulfill you, capitalize on the things that you know that you can attract your abundance with. God gave us our talents and our gifts. That is how we attract our abundance. When you capitalize on your talents and your gifts, there is no amount of money that you can make. There is no cap on the amount of money that you can make. There is no cap on the amount of hours that you work. There's no cap on anything. You your own boss, and nobody can cap you out. It is literally working for yourself is literally a portal for abundance, a portal that you open through the spiritual realm for money just to flow through, because can't nobody cap you out. You are attracting your abundance with your God-given talents, and that is so important. But a lot of times when you're on that job, this is why your coworkers end up becoming your foes. This is why they end up tripping. This is why they end up hating low key. This is why they end up gossiping and lying, because they see that you the oddball out. You the different person. You're not the yes man. You're not the attend hut one. And you do what you want to do. You go what you want to do. You call off when you want to call off. You march to the drum of your own beat, and they can see that. This is why they end up becoming your foes, y'all, because it just be like that. It just be like that because you are not meant to be there. Some of y'all are way too talented to be at that 9 to 5. We are in a season of transformation. And here at the Winner Circle, we are all about growth, expansion, and transformation. All right, y'all. Growth, transformation, progression, elevation, all of that. Another key point that I really want to tackle in this video is a lot of you guys are letting negative habits take hold of you. Like, and I get it, it's easier said than done. You know, sometimes we can say, oh, okay, I'm going to stop doing this, or I'm going to stop doing that. And when I say negative habits, I mean habits that are not conducive to wherever you're trying to go. Something that's negative for you might be positive for the next person. Let me give an example, because a negative habit is not something that's across the board. Whatever is not working for you might be working for someone else. So you have to gauge yourself individually. It's not just like an across the board thing. I'll use marijuana for an example. While some people, marijuana makes them lazy and they just, sit around because it relaxes them, it gets them in that chill mode, and they don't have the drive to be up and at them. While that's person A. While person B, while they're doing their business, they might get a little bit of anxiety, so they might smoke a little bit of weed to calm their nerves down, but they're able to still function. They're able to still go. So for person A, I wouldn't encourage that they smoke weed. But for person B, if you need to bring down your anxiety and it's helping your mental health function while you go, and knock out the things that you're trying to knock out, then very much so, do your thing. As long as that is not your master, do your thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it depends. You have to govern yourself and see what's a negative habit for you and what's not, what's conducive to your growth and what's not, what's aligning you with your vision and what's not. You have to gauge yourself and be honest with yourself. Now, so okay, let me give you another example. Person A might be able to come home after a long day at work or hustling their business, and can have a glass of wine every night with dinner, and it has zero effect. It's just a zen, chill out, kind of me time type of thing, doing what I do to feel good, to wind down the night, and that's totally fine. While person B might have a drink every night after they got done with the hustle and bustle of the day, doing whatever it is that they do, but they're not able to wake up in the morning because they're always hungover, and they're not able to put a cap on how much they're drinking that night, and it's affecting it's affecting their grind, it's affecting their hustle. So all the while these two people are participating in the same behavior, it affects people in a different way. So you have to gauge yourself and say, okay, is this conducive to my growth or is it not? Is this helping me or is it not? That's when maturity kicks in. You have to be mature with yourself and decide, okay, is this something that I want to do? Is this something that is helping me or is this something that is harming me? Okay, be mature. If you're a part of the Winner Circle, we put on our mature pants on and we being honest with ourselves, saying this is working for me, this is not working for me. Okay, so I need you guys to let go of those negative habits that are not conducive to your growth, that are not helping you get to where you need to be. If it's hindering you, let it go. Because what happens is when you don't let it go, when you don't let go of those negative habits, or you let those negative habits take hold of you, you're recycling patterns of the old you, and that's prohibiting you from moving forward to reach that new you. Okay, and I'm gonna say that one more time. When you let negative habits take hold of you, it makes you recycle patterns of the old you, and it prohibits you from moving forward, reaching that new you. And I get it. Sometimes it's easier said than done, some of these negative habits. If you need help kicking a negative habit, or even identifying if something is good for you or not good for you, you're kind of in that gray area, not knowing if it's good for you or not, book a session with me and I'll definitely help you navigate with that and help you figure things out. But as much as you can, identify those negative habits and move far from them. And let me give you a tip on how to quit a negative habit, a negative behavior. A lot of times when we decide, okay, I'm gonna go cold turkey and not not eat meat or whatever, some people can go cold turkey and it's no problem. But if you feel like going cold turkey is not really the key, because it's almost like a punishment. Like, you strip yourself of this and then you can no longer have it. You can no longer have it. Try, if it's not working cold turkey, I strongly recommend that you try weaning yourself shortly. So if it's smoking weed or whatever, or drinking or eating meat or whatever, it could be anything, or even exercising. You could just say, I'm not going to do, I've been doing this every day all week for 7 days. Now I'm only going to do it 3 days a week, and then 2 days a week, and then 1 day a week. Try to wean yourself down of it, and that is going to help you gradually overcome that type of negative behavior. Okay, and I really hope that tip helps someone out, because it is imperative. It is so important that you drop those negative habits. Don't let negative habits take a hold of you. You are in control of you. You are in control of you, and negative habits help you recycle negative patterns that reiterates the old you. And we're in a season of transformation. We're taking action, we're taking control of ourselves, and we are headed forward in the year 2024, because we're in a season of transformation. If you're a part of the Winner Circle, you are definitely going to transform with me. Okay, we're transforming together. I got y'all's back 1,000%. I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you. some of y'all some of y'all have talent, have goals, have hobbies, and all these wonderful things about you that are untouched. You haven't touched them. You haven't went after your dreams. You have things inside of you, gifts inside of you that you know you do, that you are just too scared to take that leap and try. I promise you, your new life is right on the side, on the other side of that thing that you are just too scared to try. Try it. Test the waters. Go after the things that you want. Go after those things that are really gonna make you fly, you guys. This is a season of transformation. Take a step in the direction, in the things that you know that you are talented in, the things that you know are fulfilling, the things that you know that is going to help you change your life, the things that you know that can help change your financial situation. Go after the things that you know, all the gifts inside of you, the talents that inside of you that God gave you, that you know that you have. Stop being fearful. I promise you, on the other side of fear is your breakthrough. It's your new life. Okay. Some of y'all are holding on to partners that you know are not good for you, and your perfect partner, your perfect spouse, your kingdom partner, your kingdom spouse is right on the other side of goodbye. If you know that this person is not good for you, you know that this person is hindering you, you know that this person is a liability, you know that this person is dead weight, you know that this person holds you back, you know that this person probably be hating on you. How many of y'all ever been with a dude or a woman, and you low key you could tell they jealous of the things that you're doing? Man, leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. Your partner could be jealous of you. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend could be jealous of you. If you've ever experienced this, that's a real thing. Leave me a comment in the comment section and let the community know that is a real thing for those who have never experienced this. Boyfriends and girlfriends could be jealous of you. If you notice that your partner be low-key hating on you or trying to shut you down when you trying something new, you got to get rid of them, because your perfect partner is going to be right on the other side of goodbye. Your elevation, your growth, your breakthrough in finances, confidence, self-love, worth, value, all of that is on the other side of goodbye. Cut it off. Do you need some scissors? I wish I had some scissors right here by me on the bed. Here, I'm handing you your scissors, your spiritual scissors. Cut it off. Cut it, okay? And I know that's easier said than done, but again, book a session with me. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna help you build that confidence so that you can cut out things that are not good for you. If you are entertaining a partner or a spouse that is not good for you, cut it off. Your perfect partner is right on the other side of goodbye. So we're gonna wrap it up, you guys. But we are in a season of transformation. Transform your mind. Go towards the things that are really gonna make you fly. Go towards the things and exercise the things and capitalize on the things that you know are gonna change your life. Know it's conducive to your growth. Know it's conducive to your elevation. Know it's conducive to your transformation. The moment you decide that you want transformation and you take a step in the direction of change, God gonna take 10 steps. I promise you, that is how it works. That's a part of elevation, evolution, and that is how life is supposed to work. So if you just take that step, you in alignment for change. All right, you guys, it is a season of transformation. Transform your mind, you're gonna transform your life. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on the Winner Circle.